Welcome back to another episode of Daniel Plays. I'm Daniel, and today we are playing Brawl Stars, guys, or at least going over some gameplay I recorded. So none of this is, I'm not commentating over this live. We just kind of put it together. I hit up Osmosis, see if you want to join her room, and we needed a third. And I told them, all right, we're going to try this Mortis strat. Apparently, everyone's getting this crazy time of 13 minutes and 14 seconds. Coach Corey, I believe Kairos and Lex all had a video on how to do it. And boy, did they make it look so easy. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot right here. This is going to be me with my first attempt. I mean, my Mortis gameplay isn't the best. I kind of really suck with him. He's actually my worst brawler. But I figured if all I got to do is run around in a circle, I mean, how hard is that? If I can't do that, boy, am I such a noob, right? So here I am. I'm kiting them. Now, originally, everyone thought that it had to be a specific map and you couldn't just do it with any map. But as long as you get a route where you can pretty much kite all the robots, you can pretty much do it on any map. The problem is this right here, is when you're finally getting them all stacked, then wherever they spawn, if they spawn in an unfavorable location, like right in front of you, then you start getting tagged and you go down like I just did right there, guys. So by any means, this is no give me. Just because you understand how to do the strat, being able to do it, yeah, guys, it's hard. It is hard. Osmosis tried it. I don't think he really understood what the strat was. I don't think he was aware of it. So we kept going in a circle and running back down to the safe like, all right, I got a whole bunch of them, now kill them. And that kind of overwhelmed us. So I said, all right, let me give it a shot. Let me try it. And this was attempt number 1. And as you can see, it didn't go very well. No, my mistake. I mean, it was just hard because I had them kited. I had them going around like I thought you were supposed to. But then they just kind of spawned in a bad spot. So I don't know if I did something wrong or if the game did something wrong, because they're supposed to just give me 13 minutes and 14 seconds. But yeah, guys, that was that's a noob right there playing, guys. But I had to try it again. I said, all right, bad map. I actually blamed the map. I said, all right, that wasn't a good map. And then when I saw this map of Moses, I was like, what are you doing? Get it back there. When I saw this map, I said, all right, this one is more doable because I can actually run all the way across at that top and then come back down, and I can either, there's a couple spots where I can kind of cut back in, but right here I'm just trying to get them bunched up together. I just kind of wait, slow it out. No reason to really use my dashes right here since my regular mobile speed, me walking, is faster than these small robots. But I mean, once again, here we go. I mean, small robots and these boxing robots. But yeah, you just get to kite them. You just pretty much go all the way around. And this map right here would probably be one of the best maps to do this strategy in, because like I said, you have that full top row where you just kind of go all the way across. So right here I kind of try to bunch them together once again just to make sure that they're all following each other. I didn't want them breaking apart the way they did right then and there. But yeah, so here we go, guys. I'm thinking like, all right, I got this one. I can't really mess this one up because every little gap is kind of one dash away, so I shouldn't get tagged, right? I mean, that's the thought process. Now I stayed low right there in hopes that that boxing robot would have just cut in, but he didn't. So here we go, guys. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, look at all those robots. I'm only at the first boss, but it's all good because that's where it starts, right? All right, here we go. And I'm a little worried right here because I start seeing them cut across now instead of just following in a single file line. So still getting them kited. I got full health, so I'm looking pretty good. The next wave of robots should be coming shortly. I'm just concerned of where they're gonna be at. Now I don't know how that missile got me. I was like behind that wall, so that kind of sucked. But that robot right there kind of messed me up because I was like, all right, I can't go around the corner too early because then that robot's gonna stay there and shoot me. Looking back at it, I probably should just dash and have to deal with that one robot instead of the army of robots that are all right there. But look how fast you get your super right there. 1-2 dashes away and boom, you get your super. But the problem is I was playing Mortis and I absolutely suck with Mortis, and I couldn't even break with the 3-minute mark. Couldn't even get to 220, let alone 3 minutes. But I think I did better the second attempt than the last. But no need to fear, guys. Why? Because the one pro Mortis that I know is in my band. Huge shout out to TJTHRASHER. I ended up hitting him up and saying, hey, can you be my Mortis? He didn't. I don't think he knew what the strat was. And I kind of informed him of what he needed to do. This was his third attempt right here, guys. The second attempt, we probably should have made it, but he stopped to screenshot it, and that was enough time for the game to lag on him so that he couldn't access the joystick and die. And then press play, guys. We needed a third, so I just kind of invited whoever was on my friend list, and press play happened to join, and that was cool. So huge shout out to TJTHRASHER, to press play for even joining the room and getting us max time, guys. I didn't want to obviously show you the whole 13 minutes because that would have really sucked. I wanted to show you my fails, but yeah. So we ended up checking it out on his profile, making sure it was there, making sure that it wasn't a fluke or anything. Just had to make sure that was it. So not only does Thrasher now have max time, I got max time and press play, and there's nothing they can do to take that away. Now Thrasher was complaining a little about how his hands were getting tired, his thumbs were getting a little numb, and I was like, wait a minute. Us too, we still had to move around. We couldn't just like leave the brawlers there, because then they bought out and they start like, you know, moving around. So Thrasher, thank you very much for being an awesome Mortis, but hey, you couldn't have done it by yourself. You needed us also. I'm just saying. So big shout out to press play from Nova. Obviously you can see it right there, and Thrasher, right guys, because without him none of this could have been possible. And I mean, in reality, nobody should be able to beat our time, and I know the other 1,000 people that have it, their time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and like always, until next time, have a good one.